My name is Tayo Babatunde Bernard. I'm from Abeokuta, Ogun State.
Jelly? He's a new mayor. I said, oh, Jelly.
That's a big one. My position in the family, I'm number 17th out of 21. My hobbies are research. I do a lot of research methodology, and I play table tennis. I like to create. My academic background, I went to Atara Primary School. That's in Aguda. Then my second primary school is Christ Anglican School, Bakatari. My first high school is Orele Lugu Comprehensive High School. Then my second secondary school is Abeson High School. I studied mass communication in Olabisi Onabanjo University, where I graduated. Well, I would say I was stubborn then, but I don't talk at all. I don't talk. I'm a very quiet person. My background is so fantastic. I grew up in a military house. My father happens to be major in the military, a nobleman. And my mom works in Texaco overseas as a secretary then on the island. I met them separated. So grew up with my mom, back to my dad again. My mom, my dad. We grew up fine. I lost both of them, and I was by myself. So I was an orphan before coming into the industry. I never wanted to be an actor. I never wanted to be a stand-up comedian. I really wanted to be a journalist that would write on the cover. A journalist, like an investigative journalism. That's what I wanted to be like. Okay, I'm going to study this. I really love the drive of Dele Giwa then. So I was like, it's my mentor, I'm going to. But at the end of the day, I found myself talking to people in the university. Also was so boring. So in the class, when there's empty class, I go on the podium to crack jokes for them, and people start calling me for birthdays and departmental dinners, and that was how I started. So I met a guy one day, corporate picture. He came shooting a movie for Soyoyo, the Authentic, Harry Noshola's video. So he saw me displaying my comedy characters and invited me to Lagos. So we did Fuji Time and Entertainment Day. The Fuji Time and Entertainment Day, I didn't know it was a paid show. They gave me big money. I think he gave me like 15,000 naira then. I was in 2005. I was shocked, like, I came to what I do in school that my students, they would just help me clap. So they are paying for this. Wow. So I went back to school. And I started having some feelings like, this is what you have to do. So they called me again. I came. So one day I was in school with my friend, Jide Mafe. That's my longtime friend. We've been friends for a very long time. So Jide was like, you can still do this now. I said, no. I don't want to, like, I want to write for Nigeria. I want to write like a press. I want to go into investigative journalism. Like, I really like to research, in anything I do. So one day I was like, okay, I can do it. Let me start. I was able to survive because I have contents. I've always been contented with whatever I do, and whatever content is the drive. So I don't get fascinated with your money, your luxury, but I love my vision. And if there's no vision, there can never be mission. So what I did then is like I cut my fabrics according to my size. So I've been able to move around people. Like I do hard jobs like bricklayer. I do like hawking, selling breads, and so many houseboy, several houseboy, and I'm so obedient to my masters. If they are watching Tayo Babatunde Bernard now, I'm sure they will be laughing. So, and I will say thank you to Mr. Lawson my uncle that I lived with when I was in the SS2, SS3, back to Lagos to study again. So I really went through fire because he really trained me. He fine-tuned my spoken English. It made me understand life that is not easy, to achieve good things in life. That I have to be contented with whatever I have. So I learned a lot of things from him, coupled with what I learned from my dad. So, and I said I would never cheat. So I, Tayo Babatunde Bernard, I can say it to anyone that ever since I've been living, I've never cheated anyone in my life. And I don't lie. So he taught me how to be truthful. And he said, if you're going through the main door, it's going to be difficult. But if you're going through the back door, it might be easy, but it's not going to last. So I took that and I never waved it away. So that has been my guidelines, my tools, like going through the main door, you have to go through the process. So when you go through the back door, it might be easy, but it won't last. So I want it to last. So many times I need to bypass to enhance my stardom, to go through a promoter or to, do some other things. No, I'm raw. So I left everything to God that, okay, if I'm good, the world will know me. So I discovered my acting skills when I was given an opportunity to act in a movie called 14th of February. That's by Paul Obasele. That was 2002 or something. I was just called upon. I went to see a friend, and he said they need some extras, and I went for extras, and I was picked for a speaking role. I was shocked. So they gave me the role, and I acted it, and there was no complaint from Zakoji and all that. I was like, wow. So I have skills to act too. So I started, but education, I have to go back to school, come back. And thank God to my sister, Auntie Bosse Ugubono. Thank you, God bless you. So she chased me back to school that I have to finish. My dad died a long time, and my mom died while I was still, God sent a lot of guidance to me. When I started my career as an actor, I did the same together, stand-up comedian and acting. So they were able to manage it for me, though it was not easy. I have to do the art show, then I have to go through this and, that. But I thank them so much. I can't mention, but I will mention a few. Thank you so much, Lala, Movidium Backstory. Thank you very much. Lala has always been there for me, right from day one. Thank you so much, my daddy, Adebayo Salami, and thank you, Sadiq, my very good friend. So they tell me, because there's difference between presentation and stand-up comedy and acting, but they took their time to explain it to me so that I can switch very well. And I say thank you to Funke Akindele for believing in me. And thank you so much, Remi Surutu, for believing in me. So they gave me love. But I did a lot of waka pass. I won't lie to you. I think 2003, yes, was my first to face a camera ever. I did private scene with Richard Bofeda-Mijo and Genevieve Unaji. I think I did 14th of February. I was paid for that. I was given 5,000 naira for that. So 14th of February, I was given like 25,000 naira. I was shocked by Paul Obasele. Thank you, Oga. Thank you very much. Thank you. Paul Obasele was the first speaking role that I did. First speaking role was Paul Obasele, and the title of the movie is 14th of February. So I did No Running Away with Patata. I did Preach On with them, a.k.a. Popo. So, but the first Yoruba movie is Owo Agbara Nla, and I was paid 10,000 naira. How did I get the opportunity for the first role I played? I went for audition. So I was auditioned and I wasn't picked anyway. So I lost it like, on Nipe Wajari. So later on they said that guy is, this guy can add the young police officer. So that was how I was given the role and I was paid. It was trying moment all together. I was, when I was serious anyway. When my first was a relationship in London, 2011. and I was in a relationship with an older lover. And a lot of people believe there can be love when someone is older than you. And it was natural. I was not even into knowing whoever is where, whoever. I just found out I like this person and we're together. So I didn't know that depressed or whatever. I just saw it all over. I woke up one day, I saw my pictures like all over, like wow. It reduces me in moving around or talking to people. Or so I think I was aware that I think I'm a public figure that day. Yeah, I was able to manage the situation through the skills. I don't, I observe very well, and I don't jump to conclusion. So I think patience was the word, the greatest risk. My friend was using a car Jetta, and it's automatic, and we have battery problem. So once we start it and we off it, we need to get another battery to move it. So, and I have a location here. I'm meant to be on location, the Yoruba movie. I think Arewa Oru by Fetia Balogun. And those were the times I just started. I have to be there. I was casted. So Sadiq Adebayo called me. So I told Jide that we are going to Ibadan. He said Ibadan, how about the batteries? I don't know. We'll just start, we're not going to wait now, and we'll off it. And we all agreed. So we're coming from Lagos, speed, like towards around, it was around 6 p.m. So we're going to Ibadan. So when we got to Redeem, he said he wanted to ease himself, like he came down from the car. So I wanted to, he said, moto yamakpa no. So I said, that's the battery. So when we got to like, before Guru Maharaji area, so he said he wants to ease himself. I said I will ease myself. So we just off the ignition unknowingly and went to ease it, and we came back to the battery. Everything came down. We were like, wow. Did you actually say I did? You did? I said we did. Oh my God. And why you did is that we're not together in the car again. So both of us are going to ease ourselves. So like you unknowingly and unconsciously just off the car so that I can lock and we were trapped. And it was around to 10. So, you know, the towing vehicle people, they came around like, okay, they were help but it's 12,000 to take the car because of battery. When we got to the toll gate, the man said money. We said, we don't have money, Baba, but we can't tell you there. We can drop our phones. So they collected my friend's phone. So he said I should keep my own because my own has a battery. We band it to call. So you have to band to eat it well. So to call. That's my own palasa. His own palasa is so the man rejected my own palasa and accepted his own palasa. So that when we bring the money we can get our palasa because of battery. The movie that got me into limelight, like that made me popular, right? Babati on Yare is there. So in the movie, Akorede with Funke Akindele and Jennifer. Babati kò ní dáa fún ẹ o. You know, I won't say Jewuru is still there, so I can't say in particular. But I'm sure that is why I don't really have a movie name like the way we see Omo Onikiniko Kesari, my friend Itele. You understand? Itele is a movie he did, so I don't really have a particular movie that really projected the name. There are many movies. Most treasured achievements. What can be so more than getting an Afro Hollywood? What I would like to change about the industry if I have the power, I would like to create our own film village. Yeah, where we can act without the chaos of the touts, without the disturbances of some people, the ambience of the generator, people calling us names of people, so we can create a lot, like I wish we can have a Nollywood state.